Hey y'all, it's Lissa, aka Things and Glasses, and I am back with my March layout share. I'm going to go ahead and just apologize for my voice right now. I am just getting over the flu, so if I sound a little sick still, that is why. But I did want to go ahead and get this video out as soon as possible because I'm super proud of all the layouts that I was able to make in March. So this March, I was playing with um, 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. I'm going to go ahead and link that group down below if you've never checked it out. It is a great challenge group. She does the 30 Days of Sketches, I think about like 4 times a year. And the June series will be the next series coming up. And I am proud to share that I have a sketch for the June series. So you're going to see that coming up this summer. I was also finishing up some of the Follow a Sketch February sketches that I hadn't gotten to yet. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the layouts that I was able to make, starting with this one. So this is layout number 1, and it's just titled I Am Not Okay. This is the sketch that I used, and it's from day 1 of 30 Days of Sketches. So I kind of took some liberties here. Instead of doing arrows, I did stripes to kind of indicate that same horizontal movement. And then for the photos, I did 2 4x6 photos stacked on top of each other instead of 3 different photos here. So for this one, I used the Simple Stories I Am collection, and this layout is some photos of me kind of crying and being tearful. This is just kind of a tough time in my life, so I kind of just journaled here, and I did cover that up because it's just kind of personal, but I was glad to use some more of this collection up. It's another collection that's like maybe not my favorite one, so I'm trying to work through that and get it all used up. So that was layout number 1. Next, this is layout number 2, and this was using the Simple Stories I Am collection again, and some of the Simple Stories Magical Birthday Girl collection. And this sketch is from Follow a Sketch February. And I don't know where my little sketch went because I tried to put all the sketches. There it is. I got stuck to the past one. That's what it looks like here. Was like this. So I followed the sketch pretty closely here. Yeah, so this one is just some photos of my sister on her birthday. It was her 23rd birthday, and I wanted to play up the cheetah print that's in her dress. So that really inspired the rest of the layout. And I used a cardstock base on this one, which I don't normally do, but it was nice to use another Follow a Sketch February layout here. I also used some washi, and remember, I'm challenging myself this year to each month use washi at least once, a shaker, and mixed media. So this is one of the times I used washi. Next, this one is layout number 3, and it's called I Am FabYOULous. So this is also using the Simple Stories I Am collection. I got some mixed media on here with this textured paste. I got to use my new texture paste and a stencil. It's my first time using a stencil like that. So this was a good practice for me. I learned some things, what to do and what not to do. And this was the sketch, was from Follow a Sketch February. So I just kind of reversed how this sketch looks. And I really like how this came out as well with the mixed media. This is just a selfie of me from back in 2020. Nothing too exciting there. Next, this is a sketch from 30 Days of Sketches. This is the sketch here, and on here it had 3 photos, so I followed that using the 3 photos, and instead of having all the mixed media here, I just used pattern paper, but I still like how it came out. This one is just titled Brighter Days Ahead, and it's using Maggie Holmes Willow Lane, which is a collection I really love and I don't play with very often. These photos were of me on New Year's Eve in 2020. So I just kind of journaled here on this journaling card about, you know, my thoughts about 2020. Yeah, and definitely looking forward to brighter days ahead here. I loved getting to use a lot of purple on this sketch and really bringing out a lot of the navy that's in my shirt. Next, this is going to be layout number 5 and 6. This is a double page layout, so I used this sketch from 30 Days of Sketches, and I'd say I followed it pretty well. So this is what it looks like here. It goes like this. So this is the first half, and then the second half here. So this is using Echo Park Plant Lady collection, which is a collection I picked up really just to do these photos. So this is a really cool day that I had with my friend. We went out to coffee, and then we happened upon this little shop in downtown Broken Arrow that's like a build your own plant store in a way. It's kind of like Build-A-Bear for plants. You had to pick out the plant in the pot and plant it there, and it was just a really fun day together. She is definitely a plant mom. I am not. I do not have a green thumb, but we had a lot of fun doing this together. And yeah, so that was the sketch there, and I got some more washi used up on here. This is some of my favorite washi that I am almost all out of. So that was a 2-page sketch here. Okay, next, this is layout number 7. It's just titled My Craft Room 2020, and this is using the Simple Stories Hey Crafty Girl collection, which is a collection I am almost all out of. I got a shaker here on this layout, and the sketch was from a cherry on top, so I don't have it printed out. This is just really documenting what my craft room looked like here in 2020. It's a little messy, but it's fine. And I got to just use up a lot of crafty themed elements on here that I'm trying to use up. And happy to get a little shaker on there as well. This is also using Hey Crafty Girl, and this is just titled Hey Crafty Girl. I cut this out of one of the cut-aparts, and this is a Mercy Tiara sketch. I loved this paper in this collection with all these fun phrases, so I really wanted to highlight that and not cover it up. So I just left it as is on here, and then my photos to the side. And this is just a selfie of me in my craft room. I've got some coffee and just crafting the weekend away. So yeah, just using up some more of that collection. I think I only have like 1 or 2 sheets left of this collection. So doing good there. Next, this is titled Best Day Ever, and this is the sketch from 30 Days of Sketches with some tags on the side, so I replicated that here. This is using the Echo Park Oh Happy Day collection, and I did get some more mixed media here in the background, and use some of my little seam binding here. I forget the name of the shop that that's from. But I used some of that on there, which I haven't used it in a while. And this is just a little photo of this really yummy strawberry cake and some strawberries and yogurt. This is a cake that I get at Vintage Market Days when it comes to town. It's so good. They have all this yummy coffee cake. So I just kind of documented eating that and made these tags here with some of the cut-aparts as well from that collection. Definitely wanted to highlight the strawberries in this collection. Fussy cut out some flowers. I think it turned out really cute. Alright, next, this is layout number 10/11, and this is when we're going to get into some photos from a trip to Eureka Springs that I took with my mom and my sister. This is a double page layout here, so this is what it looks like from 30 Days of Sketches. And I followed it a little bit. I mostly just followed using this teared element here, so this is what it looks like. So this is page 1, and then this is page 2 here, so they go together like this. I really wanted to use a lot of yellow to document this trip because I'm wearing yellow and my sister's wearing yellow in a lot of the pictures. And for this, I was able to use Maggie Holmes Shine and Sunny Days, which I love those collections. Lots of bright, happy colors. And then these butterflies are from My Divine Inspiration, which is a Etsy shop and I was happy to get those on a page finally. Love how this turned out. This is just titled Girls Trip. It was a fun little girls trip we took back in, I think it was 2021. Yeah, 2021. So that's what it looks like here. Next, this layout is just titled Sunny and Bright, and this is again using 30 days of sketches. So I just have one photo here and just some tags on the side. So this is again still using Maggie Holmes Sunny Days, and it's just a photo of me and my sister in the pool at our hotel. I wanted to use a lot of like pool themed elements. I loved finally getting to use this paper with the umbrellas on it, which I think is so cute. And I really wanted to play up the blue from the pool. Next, this is layout number 13. It's just titled Collect Moments. This is a sketch and it's from Follow a Sketch February. So this I followed pretty closely here. Again, this is using Maggie Holmes Shine and Sunny Days, and it's documenting some photos of us as we went on this little like trolley tour in Eureka Springs. We saw these little pigs on the tour, and I just really love how this turned out with all the mix up colors. I used this cut apart for my title here. All right. Next, this is still the same trip. This is a 2-page spread as well. It looks like this, a sketch from 30 Days of Sketches, which I kind of just took inspiration from how they laid stuff out. I didn't use this frame element on there, but this is one half, and it's just titled Fun and Sun, and this is the other half back here. So this is what it looks like. Because there were photos with bikes, I used the bike sticker on here. This is still Maggie Holmes Shine and Sunny Days. I loved getting to add in this holographic element here with the doilies, and I used up all of these, so I have that empty to show you here. I used all that up. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, so that's what it looks like here. Just some photos of us around downtown Eureka Springs. Love all the fun colors on there. Next, this is still in Eureka Springs. This is a sketch from Follow a Sketch February. I just turned it this way. These are some photos of my sister. We were eating breakfast and then exploring downtown. Again, I wanted to use a lot of yellow on this page, and my sister's wearing a yellow lemon shirt, so I got to bring in some of the lemons elements that are in the Sunny Days collection. And this one is just titled Explore. I got to use up some scraps down here. These fun flowers. Yeah, it's really, really cute. Next, this is layout number 17. This is a sketch from 30 Days of Sketches. Instead of like a wreath, I made my own wreath by fussy cutting out some flowers. This is using Maggie Holmes Shine and some Sunny Days as well. And it's just some photos of us going out to eat. My sister got this one fruity drink, so that was fun to document. And it's just titled The Sweet Life. Next, this is still from that same trip, but we're getting to the end of it here. This is from 30 Days of Sketches, and this one is just titled A Summer Story. So still Maggie Holmes Shine and Sunny Days. These are some photos of me and my sister. We were kind of emulating the Sasquatch pose here. And I did add the stars on here, but I don't know if I really like how they turned out. I wish I would have used like some different sizes of stars like in the sketch. But still happy to get this documented here. Next, this layout is just titled I Love Lamp, and this is us in an antique store, and I happened to find this lamp in there, and this is the same lamp that I had in my room growing up. And it's such a unique lamp that I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one. I probably should have bought it and I didn't, but I journaled all about that here. And this is the sketch that I used from 30 Days of Sketches. This is still Maggie Holmes Shine and Sunny Days. I also brought in a little bit of Simple Stories Flea Market because it has these fun lamp elements. So I had to use some lamps on a lamp page. And this uses a lot of different colors, but I still think it came out pretty cohesive, even though there's a lot going on here. Next, this is a different trip. So this is us going to Pawhuska to see all the Pioneer Woman stuff. This one is just titled All Smiles. And this is a sketch I used. And this was from Follow a Sketch February, I believe. And then I used Maggie Holmes Market Square collection, which is not my favorite collection. I don't have much of it, but I thought it was perfect for documenting this trip in particular. I loved using all the horses on here. I feel like that very much reminded me of Pioneer Woman. And I got to use this cafe on here, which very much looks like this little building here. So this is just a little girls trip we took together to visit the Pioneer Woman in Pawhuska, and got to journal about that there. We did not get to eat at the restaurant. The wait was way too long, but we still enjoyed exploring the town, and we ate at one of her different restaurants instead. Here's another layout from that trip. This is using a 30 Days of Sketches sketch. So for this one, I fussy cut out a bunch of flowers from the Maggie Holmes Market Square collection. I really wanted to bring out my shirt here, so it's like a red shirt with pink flowers. Florals are very much a Pioneer Woman thing, so I wanted to play that up a lot in these layouts. And this one is just titled Wonderful Moments. And oh, there's a little bit of open book in here as well. There's some pumpkins in here as well, so I didn't mind bringing in a little bit of this orange color with some of the bugs and stuff. Next, this is one of my favorite layouts, I think, from this past 30 days. This one's titled Gone Country, and it's using a lot of Maggie Holmes Market Square and open book. I love how this paper looks with all the different triangles of different elements. I loved all the horses. It was perfect for documenting this photos of my sister and my mom. They're in front of some cowboy boots and trying the cowboy hats. And this is just us exploring downtown Pawhuska. And of course I had to add in some more florals since it's the Pioneer Woman. And this was using a Scrapbook sketch, and it was sketch number 109. Love how this one came out. All right, this is still from that same trip here. And this is a sketch I used from 30 Days of Sketches. This is just titled Magical Lovely Coffee, and it's me getting an iced coffee at her little coffee shop. So I have a sticker and a sleeve from the coffee shop there that I added in as ephemera. And this is still using Maggie Holmes Market Square and open book. I wanted to bring in a lot of the pink here and florals. I got to use up a bunch of scraps here in the background, excuse me, getting the hiccups. And yeah, it's just documenting a quick photo of me with some coffee, but I really like how it turned out, all the layering, and getting to use up a lot of my older stash from Maggie Holmes. Next, this one is from Follow a Sketch February. I just kind of turned it and used these big circle elements here. I wanted to use up a lot of blue on this page. I really love this paper here with all the farm animals on there. This one is just titled Remember Pawhuska. And it's still Maggie Holmes Market Square and open book. And yeah, I just really love how all the blues and greens turned out on here. These are just some photos of us in downtown right before we left. So this is the last photo, or the last layout for that little trip. Next, turning my attention to a different trip that I wanted to get finished. This is from 30 Days of Sketches. This sketch, which I kind of just took inspiration from how they did the clusters and things like that. These are some photos of us exploring a museum. It's a Crystal Bridges Museum in Arkansas. This one is just titled The World is Full of Beautiful Things. And it is using Bo Bunny Beautiful Things. And I wanted to use a lot of the bug elements on here because it's documenting us in the museum looking at some of this taxidermy stuff. And I loved making this photo black and white since my husband's shirt was red and that did not go with the colors. and getting to use this really rich black background. It was really cool. All right, and then from that same trip, trying to get that finished, this is the sketch that I used, and this is from Follow a Sketch February. And this is a pre-made background paper from Vicky Bouton, which I've used this before, so I was excited to use it in a different way for this series of photos. This is 3 photos of just some of the exhibits and paintings in the museum that I wanted to document. And just love all the layering here. This one's just titled Snapshots, and it's using Vicky Bouton print shop mostly, and that mixed media paper. All right, still finishing up that same trip. This is a sketch from 30 Days of Sketches, and I had to use this big circle paper. I feel like that was just cheating, but it just works so well with this sketch. And this one is just titled Love Days Like This. These are some of the final like sculptures and elements we saw finishing up that trip to the museum. My husband is here in front of this huge sculpture that was outside, and this is using Vicky Bouton print shop. Loved bringing in all the florals and just a lot of different color to highlight all the color that is in this glass piece. Loved that. All right, and then shifting gears to a different series of photos. This is the sketch that I used from 30 Days of Sketches, and this is how it turned out. This is just titled Weekend Fun. It's just me and my husband, we went out to a date at Mother Road Market, which is this food hall that's along Route 66. So I got to use a lot of Route 66 elements on here. And this is using up some of my Simple Stories Let's Go collection. I only have a little bit of that collection left, just some paper scraps and some embellishments. And then some Studio Calico That Away collection is this background paper. The stickers and things are from Cartabella Are We There Yet? And some Hobby Lobby stickers as well. So this is from the same sort of outing. This is the sketch I used for this one from 30 Days of Sketches. And this is titled Playing Tourist. And it's still using Simple Stories Let's Go, Studio Calico That Away, Cartabella Are We There Yet? And some of those Route 66 stickers up. And this is us at Buck Adams along Route 66. They have some fun statues to take pictures with. And then this was inside Decapolis with some other fun elements to take photos of. All right. And then this is my last layout for this month. And this is a sketch I used from 30 Days of Sketches. And these are some birthday selfies of me. This one's titled Yay, My 29th Birthday. And it's using Damask Love, Girl Power, and Wild Card, as well as some Heidi Swap elements. There's some stickers in here that I've finally used that have been in my stash forever. There's some recollection stickers in here. All kinds of fun, colorful stuff on here. And these are just some selfies of me on my birthday. And that is everything that I was able to make in March. I will be back again very soon with another video for you all. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!